going to be a review on a curling wand, and that is the wand from Sephora. This is the Bombshell 1-inch rod curling iron, and this is Sultra, I think. And I am going to be showing you guys how I use this and how much I absolutely love this thing. This curling wand is the best curling wand I've ever tried. I have only ever stuck with kind of like drugstore, I guess, curling wands. I have like the Remington, I've tried the Conair, Revlon, just other curling irons like that, and nothing has worked as well as this one right here. I have pretty naturally wavy hair. This is my natural hair, so I wanted you to see what my natural hair looks like without using the curling wand before I show you how I use it. It's pretty thick, curly, but I've used this on my mom, who has extremely, extremely straight, pin straight, thin hair, and her hair will not keep a curl no matter what curling iron she uses besides this one. I curled her hair the other day because I wanted to see if it worked on really straight, thin hair, and it does. And she's somebody who normally has to spray so much hairspray in her hair that she can't even move around by the end of the day. So when I used this on her, I wanted to really test it out. So I used basically no hairspray. I used maybe a couple sprays in each section, but not nearly as much as I normally would. And I used the Elnett hairspray because I know that that doesn't work very well for her because she needs that really strong hold. So I used that the Elnett hairspray because I wanted to see if it really held up with no hairspray in her hair. And it did. It lasted. She went to sleep, she woke up the next day, and she still had a good amount of curl. You would have had to touch it up if you were planning on going out again, but it definitely was incredibly, incredibly curly for her hair type, her hair. It was just amazing. And I also curled mine, didn't put any hairspray in it whatsoever. I just put some curling spray in it that I put in my hair when it's wet, and I fell asleep with my hair curly. I woke up the next day and I had to curl maybe 3 pieces. It was absolutely amazing. I had never experienced like a curling wand or curling iron that worked that well. Now, this product is a little bit more expensive than a like $30 curling wand you can find at Target or Walmart, anything like that. It is $130. It can be found at Sephora. I don't know of anywhere else that it can be found because that's where I've seen it. But I think it is totally worth it if you're looking for something that's really going to curl your hair and really help it last. And it's going to last you a really long time, because making a purchase like this, buying a curling wand that's a little bit more pricey than just a $30 one, is an investment. It's going to last you a lot longer than one of those would. And it heats up so quick, which I'll show you when I get to the actual demo. But this particular one is $130. It comes in really nice packaging. This is kind of a sleeve that it comes in. And on the back here it just says bouncy curl, smooth waves, and on the side here it shows you how this curling wand is different than others. It's saying that others damage your cuticles, while as this seals the cuticles and during styling, and it leaves your hair nice and silky smooth and soft, which I can definitely vouch for. It definitely leaves your hair really, really soft when you're done, which is an amazing, amazing perk. I find when I use a curling iron, my hair kind of looks frizzy. It doesn't look as smooth and soft as I would like it to look. And with this one, it also helps it look smooth and soft because you don't need to use as much hairspray, which is great because I absolutely hate hairspray. I don't like the smell, I don't like the feel, I don't like that crunchy feeling. I want to be able to run my fingers through my hair even after curling it. And this definitely helps with that. You don't have to use as much hairspray, leaves your hair nice and soft and smooth, and I think that I should just show you how to use it because I'm really excited and I want to curl my hair today. So let's get into the actual demo. This is the once you take the sleeve off, this is the packaging, and you just pull it open like this. It comes with a pink glove for, you know, heat protection, which I definitely use. You don't want to burn yourself. I have done that with my Remington curling wand before. Haven't used the glove, and then I just totally burned my finger, which was not fun. And then this is what the actual curling wand looks like. It's very, very sleek. It's all black, and you can just feel that the wand feels different than other curling wands that I've felt before. And it's very simple. It's just kind of got an on-off switch right here, and the cord is very long. I really like having long cords for like hair tools because, you know, if you plug it in one spot and then your mirror's in a different section, you can have a lot of slack. So It comes with a plug that has, you know, the red button that you have to press before you get started. And it also comes with like a little sleeve to put it in for travel. And it's a heat protect, like a thermal kind of sleeve, so you can put it in there when it's still kind of hot. And then it says here that you can register your styling tool today and check out amazing how-to videos on creating styles with the Bombshell Rod Curling Wand. So that's really nice, and it's a very nice sturdy box. So I'm going to go ahead and plug her in. So once you plug it in, you still have to turn it on. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the switch on, and that light starts to blink, and it continues to blink until it's warm. So you know when you could start using it because it'll stop blinking. And it's very, very quick, so I'm just going to go ahead and, before I get the hot curling wand on my hair, I'm going to use the Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray. This is just a heat protectant, and it's just going to help keep our hair from getting damaged by the curling wand. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of randomly section off my hair. And it's done heating up. Took about 2 minutes. And I'm just going to go ahead and brush my hair out. You don't have to. I mean, I have like pretty curly hair, like I said already. So sometimes I brush it out and sometimes I don't. Today I want to be able to brush the curls out once I'm done. So this is just going to help with that so that it's not as tangly to begin with. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a random section up front here. You can take smaller or bigger sections depending on how thick you want the curl. I'm just going to kind of take, oh, don't want to forget the glove. So I'm just going to kind of take a 1-inch section right here. I'm going to put the curling wand upside down, and I'm going to start to twist the hair around. Not going all the way to the top of my head because my hair is pretty thick anyways, and I don't want too much more volume than I already have. So I just leave it in there for about 5 seconds, take it out, and what I like to do is I like to leave it curled in my hand for a minute and just hold it like that. I know it looks ridiculous with the glove, but trust me, you would burn yourself if you did not because the entire wand itself is hot. Sometimes at the top of the wand there is like a spot where you can actually hold it and it won't burn your hand. This is just totally, completely, everything is hot on here, so you definitely want to keep the glove. So as you can see, it gives a really, really nice, just bouncy, bouncy curl. And like I said, even with my mom's hair, it still curled it, and it was like we were doing it and we didn't really think that it was going to work. And it did, and we were just both in awe. So I'm going to go ahead and just take another section back here. And again, put the curling wand upside down. And see, it was on there for like a second, and it just has those really nice waves. And wrap it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just take it off. I like to hold it. It just depends on what kind of curls you want. If you want really bouncy ones like this that you can, I'm going to brush out at the end, then you definitely want to leave it on there for a little bit longer. But if you want just looser curls, then you would just leave it on there for a little bit less time. So I'm going to take another section. I'm actually going to split this section into 2 here and wrap it around. And if you were going for something that's kind of really, really formal and you wanted to do kind of an updo, what you could do with these curls is once you have it like in your hand like this, you could bobby pin it. And then once you're done with your whole head, you would just take the bobby pins or clips out. And it would be really, really, really tight curls. And that way it's, you know, just a really, really formal look. And they would stay, you see how that one's a little bit more tight than this beginning one. It's because I held it up there for a bit longer. And especially if you left it in there while the rest of your hair cooled, then it would definitely be tighter. So just go ahead and wrap it around. This glove definitely protects you from getting burned. It's really, really thick, and it's you can keep your hand on, like as you can see, I'm actually touching the wand itself, and I don't feel anything on my hand. So, boink, and it just gives you these really, really nice, beautiful, bouncy curls that last forever. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue, and I will probably do it in fast motion just so you don't have to sit here for however long it takes me to do this. It'll just be really quick. I just wanted to show you, see how much tighter this one is compared to this one, and it's just because I left it in there a bit longer and I squeezed it a little bit tighter with my hand as I was holding it. It just makes it a little bit more bouncy and a little bit more tight. Okay, so these are the complete curls with the curling wand. I decided to do really tight curls for right now. They could definitely be more tight. Like I said, if you pinned your hair up, they would definitely stay tighter. And also, I'm going to spray a little bit of hairspray in my hair, and I'm going to brush them out a little bit so you can see what it looks like when it's a little bit looser. And I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Elnet hairspray. This is definitely not a strong holding hairspray. That hairspray definitely does not normally hold a curl all day long, but with this curling wand, it doesn't matter what hairspray you use because it's going to stay. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my brush, and I'm just going to brush the curls out a little bit. Give it more of like a natural, everyday kind of look. Run your fingers through them, and it's just, they're so soft, and it doesn't really matter what hairspray you use. It doesn't matter what you do to these curls. If you don't wash it, these curls are not going to come out, which I really, really like, because I don't want to have to curl my hair every single day. And what I like about this wand as well is I just washed my hair last night. And normally if you wash your hair and you try to style it that same day, it can be a little bit difficult. The curls might not stay as long. It's kind of better to style your hair on second or third day hair. So with this, it doesn't matter what day you're on with not washing your hair. It holds it, it keeps it, it's really soft, silky. I'm just separating them a little bit so it looks a little bit more natural. And like as you can see here, I'm just running my fingers through it. Like it's just, and they just keep going back into place. And I bet you when I wake up in the morning, they will be not this as curly as right now, but they will definitely still look curly. So I absolutely love this curling wand. I really, really, really recommend it. I hope this review and tutorial kind of thing was helpful. If you were thinking about investing in a high-end curling iron or curling wand, I definitely recommend this one. Again, I will go ahead and link it down below. You could find it at Sephora. I don't know of anywhere else that you can find it, but I will definitely look it up, and any place that I find that has it, I'll link it down below. So I hope you guys enjoy and have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys soon.